Hey, this is Wild Bill, and JoJo. Now our adventures. Want to have a little talk here with you before we go do this here fall festival in Bethany. I first report that Joe is not with me today. He is out once again due to his Lyme disease. He's sometimes out for other reasons too. He's got to stop doing better with behavior to be able to do all the videos we do. As I said, we are now in Bethany going to their fall festival, which is at the place called the airport. It is an old airport that dates way back when. It's been turned into other things long since it was an airport. I want to explain that I have not been talking in a lot of my videos. I'm going to try to do a much better job of that lately, okay? So without further ado, let us go to the festival. Okay, our exact location is the Bethany Airport, which hasn't been an airport in a long time. It's the old Bethany Airport. This is the event we are heading to. Fall Harvest. That is an old airplane hangar. That's probably a tower off in the distance from the old airport. Let's see what kind of fun we can have. So, we'll head on in. Personally, I've never been to this location. I once was in the parking lot over there once. That was it. Never got to it for reasons I am not going to mention. But it's the only time I've ever been in this location. So all the way around, this is my first look at this from a historical standpoint and an event standpoint. My brother says I'm never informative enough. So I'll try to be a little more informative. The event looks a little bigger than I was expecting. A little bigger. Got some things here, unfortunately, we cannot participate in without Joe. So, like I said, he's sick, unfortunately. That's not the only problem. Sometimes the problem is that Joe gets punished. He is a child, and that makes it hard to work with when he gets himself in trouble. Look, so T, unfortunately, is not here because she's working. If this was open late enough, I'd bring her back. That's one of her favorite things in the whole world. There's horses. She loves horses. When she was younger, I used to tell her she couldn't have a horse because she had no room to keep one. Sorry. Okay. We figure out the lay of the land here. Okay. Like I said, I've never been here before. Home improvement. I have blocked out my trucks here. Sorry about that. I'm trying to hold the camera a little more steadier. My hands get a little more shakier and shakier. We're going to have to step inside the crowd, which I didn't want to just yet, but we're going to work our way into the crowd. Excuse me. Excuse me.
115.
Head over this way. See what some of these stands roll out. A lot of this right now is home improvement. Face painting. And the beer would clash with face painting right now. Get it done just so you guys can all have a laugh, but the beer don't work. We are not shaving the board beer just to get face painted. Ooh! My niece loves those things. Some giant pumpkins right there. This is a festival.
Oh, I don't know.
I get the Big Dipper over there. Ice cream. We might indulge in that in a little while. Oh. if there's any way that I can come back later with my daughter, if the sea is open late enough, I will take the challenge. I'll show you what I'm talking about. If there's any chance, I will try to do it, okay? Like I said, they got a number of bounce things down here. Trying to work my way to show you them. I said, that's the part I would need Joe. If Joe was here, or his understudies. I was hoping his youngest understudy might be here. She's probably the youngest member of the crew. We don't give her a name, okay? As we don't give Joe's sister a name either. Joe's sister's known as A. The other one just get their nickname too, which is my granddaughter. She's the Chinese member of the crew. And she is still under parental restraints. That's why I would have subbed her out in the first place, but that's why I said she might be here. But she's going to get very little exposure as far as airtime. I just don't have a great deal of trust. All right. I'm going to be like another vlogger. Usually, it's easy for the kids, but you know. Oh, there's a duck in there too. Not just goats, yeah, goats. And a duck. A goat and ducks hanging out together. I think I've only seen that in cartoons. This is what I'm talking about. If this is still here late enough that I can bring my daughter, she gets out, don't get out at 6:15. I'm gonna have to go at like 7. I come back and try this wall climb. I once made it to the top of one of these. Once. That seems like a billion years ago. Oh, it was a billion years ago. It was a long time ago. At another place, we've been trying to get passes to lake compounds. I've been trying to get season passes and having some difficulty in securing them.
Oh, look, I have that sword.
Because my bank keeps annoying me. There's the music stage. We can't go near that because when they play the music, we don't need to be shut down by YouTube. Okay. Another part of this. Is this actually Bethany Firehouse, really? Might be part of the firehouse over here. A lot of strange things over here. Maybe some very cool. I hope they take card, because other than that, I'm gonna go hungry for lunch right now if they don't take card. And my card better work. I tried to get those tickets last night. Because the wife had to use my card to try to get them. Trying to get the discounted price, you know. That must be the food stand right there. Let me see what Wild might like today. Cheesy bacon fries are sounding really good. Or the fully loaded curly fries, one of the two. That sounds good. I think I picked out my menu as long as they take, and I have to be careful here. Things we don't put in video. Contrary my wife and sister-in-law who were complaining last week at the beginning of my video that it was rude to film people. No, I only film things that I have to, not things that I don't have to. And anybody that doesn't want to be in the video has been able to walk up and just tell me they don't want to be in the video, and it just works that simple. But young people I try not to put in the video at all, period. I don't. That's why I said I don't try to put my granddaughter in there either. Joe is a volunteer, there's a difference. All right, I'm gonna pause for a minute. Look, a dinosaur skull. Oh, how that got there. Here's where I save a little money, though. When I don't have the wife and daughter with me, or the daughter-in-law, we'd save a few bucks on things I'm sure that they would just jump on. Wait a minute, I think I missed that one. Oh, well. Are some big dogs. Real big doggies. Don't let them loose. That could be a problem. Oh, it looks like they take cards, so I'm going to get myself some lunch at least while I'm waiting around here. And then I'll see what else I can film for you people. If I come back later, I have a problem. The wife's truck is here. She ain't getting the $25 lobster roll. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. It's not possible. Sorry. For waffles, that's possible. That's a real possibility. Dr. Sorbo's Italian Bakery. Pastries is always a possibility with Wild. We know that. We already showed you the ice cream truck. We try not to show kids. Kids are not allowed in videos that are not with me. Okay, if they're with me, they get in the video. To a degree. Nowhere near as much as Joe does. That's a different story. The loaded potato, now, we just had some of those at the Big E. Not just blowing smoke, okay? The last truck is pork in the road. Okay. Sometimes it's different. As all you guys know, Wild's not really big on food reviews. I did eat my food, and I'm not going to show you, but I assure you, if you like spicy, then it was good. And Wild likes spicy, so it's good. Now we need something icy cold to cool that down. So now, as I said, we're going to get us an ice cream. If it's Halloween, we're trying to bring it to you. If it's Halloween. And Halloween, look for ceramics. Fall, Halloween. I got my ice cream. You see, I'm half eating it. One of the few times I'm going to show you. Actually, this is pretty good ice cream. When I first came in, I showed you the horses. I didn't realize that these are painted ponies. They got handprints all over them. All right. As I said, I have not done any of my videos too well of late. So I'm going to start by ending the review here. And I can give it a fair review. It was a little bit of fun. It's not very large, but it was fun. I had a good time. The ice cream was fantastic. The food was not bad at all. So the entertainment was a little, on the light side. But so with that, trying to do this a little bit better. Hang on. So with that, got a video due for the day. And as I have not been doing it late, I have not asked you to like, subscribe, and share, which is something I would really like you all to do. I mean, we're a small blogger, and we're trying to get larger. And that takes help from the people around me, and it takes for me to get better. And for Joe to get over his illness, which Lyme disease is a little hard to fight. So the other part he has to do better alone is his behavior, not get in trouble where he can't go do the videos. So hopefully Joe and I will be together next week, and we will bring you another episode of our adventures. Thank you and goodbye.